Good morning. I know it's been a little while since we posted a video, so I'm back with just a little quick morning flow, rise and shine for you. I always recommend a couple blocks and clear your space, find somewhere comfortable. You can practice for the next 30 to 45 minutes. And we'll start seated. So comfortably, of course, hands can drop onto the knees or into the lap. And just let the head kind of move side to side, the ears making their way towards the shoulders, start to loosen up the neck and the sides of the throat. And just find yourself sitting tall, sitting well. Bringing the shoulders back over the hips just a little bit. Let the eyes be soft or closed. And swallow and bring some moisture down into the back of the throat. And just give your body some time to settle in. Settle into the skin, settle into the space. Start to notice shoulders, the entire length of the spine, the hips, anywhere you're feeling tension, backs of the legs. See if you can just send a little more breath there right now. Try not to worry about manipulating the breath too much. Don't worry about the mind and where it's wandering to. Back in with your posture, kind of lean forward a little bit. Keeping the spine tall, let the chin roll back down towards the chest. And let the ears move towards the shoulders, side to side, just a few times here. And if you want to add the hand to the side of the neck, side of the head, add a little extra weight, and maybe walk the opposite hand away. So maybe left hand is guiding the left ear towards the shoulder and the right arm walks away. Create a little more length through the right side of the body. And the chin will drop down toward the chest. Just switch sides. Right ear, right shoulder, left hand moving away. Chin towards the chest, maybe both hands to the back of the neck. And then interlacing the fingers, open the palms, sit up tall, push the hands up towards the ceiling. Find some length at the sides of your body, big stretch here, but try to keep the floating ribs down towards the hip points. And then we'll lean over towards the right. And then over towards the left. And then reach up and back. Release the hands, roll the wrists out all the way to the floor. We're going to come right into an all-four position. So bring your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. And we'll start to move through cat and cow. If you're okay with coming up to the fingertips, do that. Tuck the toes, underbelly will drop on the inhale. Lift the chest, broaden through your collarbones. And then exhale, round through the upper back. Let the crown of the head drop down towards the floor. Inhale, belly will drop, look up. Exhale, round. And again, drop the belly, inhale. Exhale. And we'll take the knees a little further apart from each other. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. take a big breath in here. You can move through the wrist, big circles in the arm. We're going to thread the right arm through all the way to the left, come down to the right side of the face. You can stay like this. If you want to take the left hand to the low back, or maybe try to slide it to the inner right leg. Even more for balance, you can swing your legs out to the left side, maybe lift your left knee. And just taking it as far as you need to. And starting to bring the knees down, push into your left hand to reach the right arm back up towards the ceiling. The right hand comes down. Try to square the hips again here, and square the knees too, so you might need to bring them a little closer together. Palms are on the mat, dropping the belly on the inhale, lifting the chin. Exhale as your round crown of the head drops. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. You leave the right knee on the mat. We're going to send the left foot behind us, off the mat. Toes are flexed, and then we're going to add opposite arms. So right arm, left leg extended. Low belly stays in. Try to keep the low back square. Flexing the toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee and elbow come together. Inhale as you extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Hold it here for 3, 2. Reach everything long. You're going to bend the left knee. Reach back with the right hand. Pull the foot in towards your sit bone. So first stretch through the quad. And then kick the foot away. Lift up through your chest and turn your chin to the right. Just 3, 2. Extend the leg behind you. Reach the right arm forward. Bring everything down. Dropping the belly again. Look up. And then walk the hands backwards. We're coming up for camel pose. So hands are going to come to the low back for the first one. You could even slide a block between the knees if you need to. Don't let them be too far apart. Drive the tailbone down. Look up. Lift up. We're going to drop back into child's pose. So big toes come together. Knees can go a little wider. Walk the hands forward, top of the mat. Maybe you rock the forehead side to side or forward and backwards. And keep reaching the hands forward. We're going to come through swan pose. The hips will drop down, lift up through the chest. Into downward facing dog. And then just take any time you need here to move the body. Maybe you need total stillness right now. Or maybe you need to pedal the feet or shake the head, pulse the chest, anything that feels good. Come into a forward fold at the back of the mat. So unplug the hands, walk them towards your feet, and just hang here. You can take your feet pretty wide, bend the knees if you need to. Sway, be still. And release the fingers to the low back. We're going to find a half lift as we look forward. Bending the right knee a lot, drop the right shoulder down and move the arms up and over the head. Switching sides, bend the left knee, drop the left shoulder down, straighten the right leg. Back through center. Release the hands to the shins, flatten your back, look forward. Exhale, come into downward facing dog. Feet will come together. The right leg's going back and up. Bend at your knee, open your hip. Any movement on this right side. Rotate through the ankle. Big circles in the knee. And then square off, extend the right leg up. Bring the knee all the way into your nose and step it up between your hands. We're going to lower the back knee down, untuck the toes. Just hang for a second. Make sure that front leg is okay, front foot is okay. We're just going to move forward and backwards on that front foot. So shifting forward and backwards through the hips, keeping the knee bent and then straightening the leg. Just as many times as you'd like. Next time you bend your knee, we're going to twist. The left hand's going to stay on the mat or the block. The right arm's going to go high. Moving back through center, sinking down into your hips. Both arms reach up on Janyasana. And bring the hands to the floor. We're moving into high plank. The right foot's coming back to meet your left foot. High push-up. Keep the belly in. We're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2 as you shift forward, lowering all the way down to the belly. Bring your forehead to the mat for a moment. Take your fingertips wide off the mat. We're going to move with the breath. The inhale is going to bring you up. The exhale will lower down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, lower. Come on up on the inhale. Right shoulder dips down, look over the left. Inhale as you come up, left shoulder dips down, look to the right. Inhale brings you up. Exhale back into child's pose. Bend at your elbows and bring your hands to the back of the neck. Kind of edge the elbows forward a little bit. Release the hands forward. If you have them bent, walk them over to the right side. Bring your left hand on top. Move back through center into all fours. You might need to bring the knees forward to adjust a little bit. And come back onto the fingertips here. The belly's going to drop on the inhale, broaden through the collarbones, pull the shoulder blades together, lift the chin. Exhale as you pull the low belly in. Try to keep the shoulders over the wrist, don't sink back too far. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale. And plant the palms, see the knees a little further apart. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Big circles in the left arm, left wrist. Threading the left arm through all the way to the right. Side of the face of the mat. Maybe swinging the feet to the right, lifting the right knee, or maybe right hand to the low back, into the inner left leg. If you have the knee lifted, go ahead and bring everything down. You're going to reach that left arm back up towards the ceiling. Open up. Left hand comes down, belly drops. Inhale. Spine rounds. And then make sure the shoulders and the hips are all square. We're going to take the right foot behind, toes flexed, left arm floats forward. Checking in with low belly. Don't dump into the right shoulder. Take a breath in and breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, knee and elbow come in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Good, hold 3. Push away from the floor, 2. Inhale, everything long. Bend the right knee, the left hand's gonna reach back. Pull the foot in, so you're stretching the quad. And then kick the foot away, lift up, turn your chin to the left. Good, release everything out here. Bring hand and knee down to the floor. Belly drops as you lift up. And then walk the hands backwards back to camel pose. So again, you can leave the hands a little back. That's enough for you. If you need more, you can take the hands down towards the ankles, but you're still moving the hips forward. Don't drop back. Lift the chest. Into child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide. Arms reaching forward. Forehead making its way down towards the floor. Into swan pose from here. Bring the hips through. Look up, lift the feet. Downward facing dog. Feet only need to be about hips distance apart, or maybe a little wider. The backs of the legs are tight today. I always keep a bend in my knees. So just see where the body needs movement and see where the body needs stillness. Walk the hands again to the back, bending the knees a lot. We're going to slide our hands under the feet. So the hands are facing up, the toes are towards the wrist. You can keep your knees bent this whole time. Flatten the back as you look forward, and then try to straighten your legs and fold in. If there's pain anywhere, of course, keep the knees bent. Bring the hands back to the shins. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in into downward facing dog. Feet are going to come together at the back of the mat. Reach your left leg up and back. Bending at the knee. Big movement in that left leg. And then square off, extend the left leg high, and then bring the knee all the way forward. Set the hand between the foot. And lower the back knee down, and we're just going to move forward and backwards on that left leg. Find the sweet spot, and you want to hang in it, you can. Next time you bend the knee, we're going to twist. The right hand's going to stay on the floor or the block, and the left arm's going to go high. Into Anjaneyasana, sinking the hips down, reaching both arms up. Into high plank from here. Plant the palms. Left foot comes back to meet the right. Breathe. Look forward for 5, 4, 3. Shift forward. Hold 2. Good. Really slow all the way to the belly. Toes untucked. Forehead down to the mat. Fingertips wide. On the inhale, come on up. On the exhale, lower down. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up tall. Dip your left shoulder down, look to the right. Inhale, tall. Dip the right shoulder, look left. Inhale brings you up into child's pose. Walk the hands left. You're going to bring the right hand on top. Moving back through center into swan pose. Bring the hips forward, lift your chest. Downward facing dog. Taking a few moments of stillness here just to see how the body's moved the last few minutes. Where do you need to adjust hands or feet? Make sure the fingers are spread super, super wide. That first finger and the thumb, they're pushing down into the floor evenly. And the feet are going to come together at the back of the mat. Reach the right leg back and up. On the exhale, bring the knee all the way into the nose. Inhale, take it up. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale, take it high. Right knee, right armpit. Inhale, take it up. Right foot's coming all the way through. Coming up, warrior one. So pivot your back foot. Come up tall. Make sure the hips are comfortable. You want to square them forward. Front knee over the front ankle. Arms reach high. Drive the shoulder blades down the rib cage. Interlacing the fingers to the low back. Now lift up through the chest. Drive the hands on the back leg. Humble warrior inside your front knee. Drop the head down. Square your shoulders forward. Maybe you move your left foot out to the left a little more. Bring your hands to the floor. Turn your back heel up. Again, left hand stays, right arm goes high, twist. Into half moon from here, right hand to the floor of the block. Kick off your back foot. We're opening up to the left side. Flex the left toes and the left arm up. Maybe bending the knee, reaching for the foot or the ankle. Left foot's coming to the top of the mat to meet the right foot into a forward fold. Bring your big toes close together. Half lift, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Reach the arms out and up, stand all the way tall. Right hand's gonna grab your left wrist, pull up, lean to the right. Through center, left's gonna grab the right, lean left. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Step back, high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together, left leg reaches back and up. Bring the knee into your nose, core plank. Take it up, inhale. Right elbow, cross underneath. Take it high. Over to the left armpit. Inhale, reach up. Coming in, warrior one. Left foot steps through. Pivot the back foot. Front knee over front ankle. Arms reaching high. Take a moment to square the hips forward. Bring in the hands to the low back. Put the weird thumb on top. Drive the hands down the back leg. Look up. Humble warrior. Hands to the floor, turn the back heel up. Right hand stays, left arm high. Half moon from here, left hand comes down. Floor or block, open up through the right hip, right side. If you want, you could bend the right knee, try to grab the foot. Forward fold, top of the mat, right foot comes down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Reach all the way up to stand, arms sweep out and up. Left hand grabs your right wrist, pull up, lean left. Center, right side, grab your left, lean to the right. Through center, reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, glance out. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing on the inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Good. Just take a couple moments here. Bring your feet together. The right leg's going to go back and up. Then set the foot all the way through pigeon pose. So you're trying to get right knee, right ankle up to the top corners of your mat. So as always, you can put a block under the hips here. You could say sitting up tall if that's where you're most comfortable, or if you need more, sort of fold in. Bring yourself up. If you fold it forward, we're going to roll onto the right hip and swing the left hip forward. Left leg's going to be extended. Pull the right foot up and over the left knee. Wrap around the right knee. Inhale tall and then twist to the right. Try to look over the right shoulder. Flex your left toes. Counter twist to the left, away from the body. And then let the right knee fall open to the right side. We're going to take the right hand behind us, push down to the floor, push the hips forward, let the head drop back. Bring the hips to the floor, boat pose. Lift the feet, just 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming into high plank, plant the hands, set the feet back, shift forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Feet come together, left leg goes back and up, pigeon pose, left side. Big breath in here, stay lifted, or on the exhale, just fold in. And start to bring yourself up, walking the hands in. The right foot's going to swing forward. Left foot crosses over right knee. Try to flex the toes, tall spine as you wrap around the left leg. The left hand comes behind you. Twisting to the right, counter twisting. Let the left knee fall open to the left side. Left hand behind you, push the hips up, drop the head back. Bringing the hips all the way down to the floor. Pick the feet up, back to boat pose. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the knees in, give yourself a big hug. Sit up really tall here, but let the chin drop towards the chest. And again, just let the ears move towards the shoulders side to side. And come on to the back. Into bridge pose. So hands towards the feet, pushing down into the floor. Lift your hips up. You can tuck your shoulders underneath you. Lift your chin away from your chest. And as you lower all the way down, just let your knees rock side to side a few times. Into sleeping tiger from here. If there's another inversion you'd like to do, go for it. I'll recommend block under the low back, tailbone, upper glute area. Send the feet up. And send your hands up too. Just let the feet be weightless, let the hands be weightless. Happy baby, on or off the block. So you can drag the knees down, bottoms of the feet facing the ceiling. Extend one leg out and then the other. Or you can be totally still. Staying in happy baby or bringing the soles of the feet together, down to the floor, the knees drop wide, and if it's okay on the shoulders, reach the arms up and over the head. Together. If you're on a block, go ahead and move it. Pull the knees into the chest. Big squeeze here. Fish pose. Let the legs go long and prop yourself up on your elbows. Hands underneath the glutes. Point the toes. Lift up through your chest. Again, shoulder blades come together. Let the head drop back. To the back again, knees into the chest, big squeeze here. Hang on to the left knee, send the right leg long, or twist the left leg across the body, reaching the left arm away. Through center, squeeze the knee, then lift the shoulders off the mat. Hang on to the right side, left leg long, and twist. around your center. Give yourself one more big squeeze. Well, actually, you can end in Shavasana. We're going to end the meditation. I'm going to recommend seated. But if laying down feels better for you, go ahead and do that. We're just going to find a few moments of quiet before we rush back off into our day. So where can you find some stillness? There's always busy, there's always movement inside the body, outside the body. There's always thoughts, there's always a to-do list. There's always something. But around that busy, around that crazy, there's soft, there's quiet, there's ease, there's peace. So where can you find it? Where can you find it moving in you? We can settle down and just be in the calm. Let the breath be natural. If you're sitting tall, the shoulders come back over the hips. If you're laying down, bring the chin down just a tiny bit towards the chest. Your eyes closed, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. You bring your fingertips to your temples and massage forward and backwards. Bring your hands together at your heart, palms together, maybe palms stacked on top of each other. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, namaste.